20. Hey.
Welcome, sir. Finally, I'll do it. Amaravathi is my native place also.
Yes, sir. Now we have to come very often to Amaravathi. We will get Amaravathi. Both Amaravathi. Welcome, sir.
చూసుకోండి పద ఎట్లా పద పద
Most heartful welcome to the Honorable Chief Justice of India, Sri Bhushan Ramakrishna Gawai Garu, on behalf of Andrapradesh High Court Judges, on behalf of Andrapradesh High Court Advocates Association, and the people of Andhra Pradesh, we cordially welcome you, sir. Our Honorable Chief Justice is being accompanied by the Honorable Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Dheera Singh Thakurji, and the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, and the President of the Advocates Association, Sri K. Chidambaram Garu, and accompanied by learned Advocate General Sri Damal Patti Srinivas Garu. We heartfully welcome you, sir, to this august occasion. Good morning, everybody. I welcome Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Sri Bhushan Ramakrishna Gawai Garu, Honorable Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Dheera Singh Thakurji, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable High Court Judges of Andhra Pradesh High Court, Judicial Officers, Learned Additional Solicitor General, Learned Advocate General, Learned Deputy Solicitor General, Learned Public Prosecutor, Registrars of High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Senior Advocates, Law Office of the State, and Advocate Brothers and Sisters, Print and Electronic Media. Welcome to one and all. I request Sri K. Chidambaram Garu, Senior Advocate and President, AP High Court Advocates Association, to come on to the dais and to adorn the chair. I request Mr. Chidambaram to come on to the day. ఈనాటి సభలో భారత ప్రీతమ ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి శ్రీ భూషణ్ రామకృష్ణ గవాయి గారు, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ హైకోర్టు ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి శ్రీ జస్టిస్ ధీరజ్ సింగ్ ఠాకూర్ గారు, అలాగే మాననీయ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ ముఖ్యమంత్రి శ్రీ నారా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు, అలాగే ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ హైకోర్టులో ఉన్నటువంటి మాననీయ న్యాయమూర్తులు, అలాగే రాష్ట్రంలో వివిధ జిల్లాల నుంచి విచ్చేసినటువంటి న్యాయమూర్తులు, అలాగే ప్రింట్ అండ్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ మీడియా, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ హైకోర్టు అడ్వకేట్స్ అసోసియేషన్ న్యాయవాదులు, అలాగే వివిధ జిల్లాల నుంచి ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని వీక్షించడానికి విచ్చేసినటువంటి న్యాయవాదులు, వివిధ హోదాలలో ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని సక్సెస్ చేయడానికి వారి వారి వంతున వారి వారి సేవా కార్యక్రమాలను విస్తరింపజేస్తున్నటువంటి గుంటూరు ప్రిన్సిపల్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ జడ్జ్, గుంటూరు కలెక్టర్, అలాగే కృష్ణా గుంటూరు జిల్లా న్యాయాధికారులు, వారి బృందానికి హృదయపూర్వకమైనటువంటి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం పలుకుతా ఉన్నాం. ఈనాటి కార్యక్రమంలో మాననీయ ప్రీతమ ముఖ్యమంత్రి శ్రీ నారా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ హైకోర్టు ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి జస్టిస్ ధీరజ్ సింగ్ ఠాకూర్ గారు, అలాగే ప్రియతమ అతిథి శ్రీ రామకృష్ణ భూషణ్ గవాయి గారు ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో పాలు పంచుకొని ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని విజయవంతం చేయడానికి విచ్చేసినటువంటి ప్రింట్ అండ్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ మీడియా, అలాగే రాజ్యాంగాన్ని పరిరక్షించడానికి, ప్రజాస్వామ్య పరిరక్షణలో మూలస్తంభమైనటువంటి రాజ్యాంగాన్ని ప్రేమించడానికి, రాజ్యాంగపు విలువలను నిబద్ధతని తెలియజెప్పటానికి 75 వసంతాల పండగని అంగరంగ వైభవంగా జరుపుకోవడానికి విచ్చేసినటువంటి ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో మీ అందరికీ చప్పట్ల మధ్య అందరికీ స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం పలుకుతా ఉన్నాం. చిదంబరం గారు సార్. నందు Now I request Sri K. Chidambaram Garu, Senior Advocate and President of AP High Court Advocates Association, to come on to the dais and adorn the chair. Agala? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, extremely sorry. రాజ్యాంగానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి 75 వసంతాల పండగలో ఒకటి గుర్తొస్తోంది. కృష్ణవేణి నదీ తరంగాల గజ్జల సబడిలో కనకదుర్గమ్మ చలని ఒడిలో ముగ్ధ మనోహరంగా అత్యంత శోభాయమానంగా విలసిల్లుతూ సకల కళలకు నిలయమై ఆంధ్రదేశానికి ఆరిముత్యమై విరాజిల్లుతూ కృష్ణకు ఒడ్డున ఆంధ్రకు మధ్యన అమరావతి నగరంలో వెలసినటువంటి ఈ సీకే కన్వెన్షన్ సభా భవన ప్రాంగణాన ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి విచ్చేసినటువంటి మాననీయ ప్రియ ముఖ్యమంత్రి శ్రీ నారా చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారికి, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ చీఫ్ జస్టిస్ ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి శ్రీ జస్టిస్ ధీరజ్ సింగ్ ఠాకూర్ గారికి, భారత ప్రీతమ ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి శ్రీ జస్టిస్ భూషణ్ రామకృష్ణ గవాయి గారికి, ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్లో విశిష్టమైనటువంటి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ హైకోర్టులో సేవలు అందిస్తున్నటువంటి మా ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్ర హైకోర్టు న్యాయమూర్తులకు, అలాగే జిల్లాలలో పనిచేస్తున్నటువంటి న్యాయాధికారులకు, ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని నిర్వహిస్తున్నటువంటి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ హైకోర్టు అడ్వకేట్స్ అసోసియేషన్ బృందానికి, అలాగే న్యాయవాద మిత్రులకు, సీనియర్ న్యాయవాదులకు, జూనియర్ న్యాయవాదులకు, మహిళా న్యాయవాదులకు, సోదర సోదరీమణులకు, ప్రింట్ అండ్ ఎలక్ట్రానిక్ మీడియా వ్యక్తులకు, ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని సక్సెస్ఫుల్ గా నిర్వహించడానికి సహకరిస్తున్నటువంటి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ రాష్ట్ర ప్రభుత్వానికి హృదయపూర్వకమైనటువంటి స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం పలుకుతూ, కొంచెం సభ చప్పగా ఉంది కాబట్టి ఆ వెనకున్న వాళ్ళంతా మీ చప్పట్లతో హర్షధ్వానాలతో ఈ కార్యక్రమం విజయవంతం చేయవలసిందిగా మీ అందరినీ హృదయపూర్వకంగా ఆహ్వానిస్తా ఉన్నాను. ఈ రోజున జరుగుతున్నటువంటి 75 వసంతాల భారత రాజ్యాంగ పండగకి సంబంధించినటువంటి కార్యక్రమంలో మాననీయ భారతదేశపు ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి జస్టిస్ భూషణ్ రామకృష్ణ గవాయి గారు మరికొద్ది క్షణాలలో రాజ్యాంగపు విలువలు, రాజ్యాంగపు శక్తి, రాజ్యాంగం అది భవిష్యత్తుకు సంబంధించినటువంటి వ్యవస్థలో ఎటువంటి కీలక పాత్ర మనకు వహిస్తోంది, ప్రజాస్వామ్య మూల స్తంభాలలో రాజ్యాంగం కీలక పాత్ర, సర్వసత్తాక ప్రజాస్వామ్య రాజ్యాంగం మనం ఎలా రక్షించబడుతుంది, ఆ రాజ్యాంగాన్ని రక్షించబడటంలో ఈ భారత న్యాయ వ్యవస్థ కీలక పాత్ర ఏంటి అనేటువంటి అంశానికి సంబంధించినటువంటి ఈ వివిధ అంశాల మీద మాట్లాడడానికి నిష్ణాతులైనటువంటి వ్యక్తులు, వారితో పాటు మన భారత ప్రధాన న్యాయమూర్తి భూషణ్ రామకృష్ణ గవాయ్ జస్టిస్ గారు కూడా ఈ కార్యక్రమంలో పాలు పంచుకున్నటువంటి ఈ కార్యక్రమానికి మీ అందరికీ స్వాగతం సుస్వాగతం పలుకుతూ, యాంకర్గా నాకు కొంత లిమిట్ ఇచ్చారు, కానీ తప్పలేదు. ఇక్కడ డయాస్ వేకెంట్ అవడం వల్ల మాట్లాడవలసినటువంటి Now I request Sri K. Chidambaram Garu, Senior Advocate and President of AP Advocates Association, to come on to the dais and adorn the chair. Sri Chidambaram Garu, the President of the Association, is coming. And I request Sri AVS and Murthy and Sri Kiran Babu to present bouquet to the President of the Bar Association. Now I request Sri Dammalapati Srinivas Garu, the learned Advocate General, State of Andhra Pradesh, to come on to the dais and adorn the chair. Sri Dammalapati Srinivas Garu, the Advocate General of AP. I request Swarnalata and Umadevi, Executive Committee members, to present the bouquet to the Advocate General Sri Dammalapati Srinivas Garu. With immense respect and admiralty, I invite our beloved Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, to come on to the dais and to adorn the chair. Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, is now coming on to the dais. I request Jampani Sridevi and Tota Yogeshwar Rao to accompany the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. I request Sri Subodh, General Secretary, and K. Dhiras, Executive Committee member, to present a bouquet to the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Now I request the Honorable Sri Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakurji, the Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh, to come on to the dais and to adorn the chair. And I request Prasannala, EC member, to accompany the. I request Pitani Chandrasekhar, Joint Secretary, and Kone Satyananda Rao, Executive Committee members, to present a bouquet to the Honorable Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh, Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakurji. Now the affectionate guest of the today's function, I request the Chief Justice of India, Sri Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gawai ji, Chief Justice of India, to come on to the dais and adorn the chair. I request all the people to give the big round of applause to the Honorable Chief Justice of India. And I request Mr. Murthy and Kiran Babu to accompany the Honorable Chief Justice of India. Welcome you, sir. And I request Mr. K.V. Raghuveer, the Vice President, and Y. Durga Rao, the Treasurer of the AP Advocates Association, to present the bouquet to the Honorable Chief Justice of India. And now I request Mr. Chidambaram, the President of the AP Advocates Association, to take over the further function procedure.
Now prayer by N. Shobha, Judicial Officer.
Good morning, everybody. Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malayaj Sitalam.
For lighting of the lamp. Judicial officers, senior advocates, law officers, officials of the government, advocate brothers and sisters, and other invitees. It is a profound honor and privilege to extend a heartfelt welcome to the Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Justice B.R. Gawai, on behalf of AP High Court Advocates Association and everyone gathered here today in Amaravathi. Your presence graces this occasion with immense dignity and inspires us all to reaffirm our commitment to justice, equality, and the rule of law. Justice B.R. Gawai has charted an extraordinary legal journey, beginning as an advocate in 1985 and rising to become the 52nd Chief Justice of India in 2025. His distinguished tenure as a governmental pleader, public prosecutor, and judge of the Bombay High Court for over 14 years stands as testament to his exceptional legal acumen and unwavering dedication to public service, profoundly shaping his understanding of the law as a powerful instrument for the empowerment and welfare of citizens. Among his landmark Supreme Court judgments are the historic decision upholding the abrogation of Article 370, transforming Jammu and Kashmir's constitutional status, validating the demonetization scheme of 2016, and the striking down of the electrical bond scheme for violating water rights to information. Justice B.R. Gawai's conquering opinion in a landmark ruling upholding the power of states to create subclassification within scheduled castes to ensure fair reservation benefits added valuable constitutional insights, emphasizing the need of social justice to adapt to the realities of marginalized communities. Justice Gawai's illustrious career stands as a beacon of integrity, compassion, and judicial excellence. His journey from the bar to the bench and now to the highest judicial office in the land reflects not instrumental in steering Andhra Pradesh towards progress and prosperity. The Honorable the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. I welcome you, sir, on behalf of the AP High Court Advocates Association. Chief Minister's name is synonymous with dynamic governance, forward-looking leadership, and an unwavering commitment. Has demonstrated that leadership is not merely about authority, but about service, compassion, and a vision. His administration has prioritized inclusive growth, ensuring the development reaches every corner of the state and benefits every section of the society. Under his stewardship, Andhra Pradesh has witnessed remarkable transformation across sectors, be it infrastructure development, digital governance, education reform, agriculture modernization, or social welfare. His focus on empowerment, particularly of farmers, women, and youth, reflects a leadership grounded in empathy and foresight. He has consistently emphasized that progress must be both sustainable and equitable, echoing the true spirit of democratic governance. Beyond policies and programs, what truly stands out is his ability to connect with the people. His approachable and compassionate manner has earned him immense respect and trust from citizens across all walks of life. His governance reflects a deep understanding of local needs, coupled with a global outwork, a combination that continues to place Andhra Pradesh on a progressive and spiritual path. On behalf of everyone gathered here today, I extend our warmest and most respectful welcome to the Honorable the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh. Sir, your presence here adds great significance to this occasion, and we are deeply privileged to have you among us. We look forward to hearing your words of wisdom, which will no doubt inspire and guide us towards continued excellence and collective progress. Sir, I would like to take this opportunity to respectfully respect your kind consideration for allotting a suitable parcel of land in the Amaravathi area to the AP High Court Advocates Association at a reasonable cost. This will enable the members of the AP High Court Advocates Association to construct at least apartments on their own resources, fostering cooperative housing development and supporting their housing needs. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request the Learned Advocate General to speak on the occasion. Thank you, one and all.
Honorable Sri Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gawai, Chief Justice of India, Honorable Sri Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakur ji, Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh, Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu, Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Honorable Judges, Sri K. Chidambaram, Chief President, AP High Court Advocates Association, Honorable Judges of District Judiciary, Senior Advocates, Friends of the Bar, and distinguished guests. It's an honor and privilege that Sri B.R. Gawai, Honorable Chief Justice of India, Sri Dheeraj Singh Thakur, Chief Justice of AP, and Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu, Chief Minister of AP, have graced us with their presence today. It is with immense pride that I stand before you today on this momentous occasion celebrating the Indian Constitution. On the 26th November 1949, the Constituent Assembly of India gave its final approval to the Constitution of India, and we remember and celebrate that milestone as the Constitution Day. The Constitution is not only a legal charter, but a reflection of the aspiration of a free and democratic India. It is our compass and our North Star, guiding us through the complexities of a diverse and dynamic society. As Dr. B.R. Ambedkar rightly observed, the Constitution is not a mere lawyer's document, it's a vehicle of life, and its spirit is always the spirit of age. Nothing encapsulates the statement better than the several judgments of the Honorable Supreme Court, recognizing the dynamic nature of the Constitution and recognizing it for truly what it is, a living organ and an embodiment of our shared commitment to building an India that is just, inclusive, and equitable. We observe this dynamism every day, most recently when the Honorable Justice B.R. Gawai, present with us today, in his important and landmark subclassification judgment, found that the Constitution has provided us with the means to interpret it by considering the stark ground realities so that the country can achieve real equality as envisaged by the Founding Fathers. He found that Constitution itself provides us the means to truly and equally provide for oppressed classes, and an equivalent duty is also cast upon the executive and legislature to ensure that policies are framed to achieve the said object. True economic and social growth is only possible when all the citizens are provided for duly upholding the constitutional values. Honorable Chief Justice Gawai's judgment in the demonetization case and in upholding the validity of an unstamped arbitration agreement has paved way for significant economic reforms and ease of doing business. He stood against corruption, demanded accountability, promoted constitutional values, and upheld citizens' rights and dignity through several of his judgments, including the Prabir Purkayastha's case. The Constitution is termed as a living document due to the liberal interpretation it is capable of, so as to provide for the means to an end. Equally, it does not exist in a vacuum, but is judged and amended to suit the evolving needs. From Keshavananda Bharati to the subclassification judgment, we can see that the Constitution does not exist detached from our society. Rather, it exists in the present. It exists for those who are and those who will be, so that the idealist vision may become a reality. As B.R. Ambedkar said, however good a constitution may be, if those who are implementing it are not good, it will prove to be bad. However bad a constitution may be, if those implementing it are good, it will prove to be good. The judiciary is the final arbiter and interpreter of the Constitution, and we as advocates have immense duty to uphold the constitutional values and we have to remind ourselves that fight for such values is not fought in grand gestures, but in the quiet, relentless pursuit of fairness and justice. It is fought in every petition filed to protect citizens' rights and in every argument advanced to uphold justice. We therefore have to ensure that we implement the Constitution and its principles in its true letter and spirit. As rightly recognized by the Honorable Supreme Court, it is always profitable to remember the famous line of Lawrence H. Tribe that a constitution is written in blood rather than ink, and we need to ensure that the essence of the Constitution is preserved in its present form. Thank you.
Now it is a turn of our visionary leader and dynamic Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Nara Chandrababu Naidu garu. I request you, sir, to address the gathering on this occasion.
Honorable Chief Justice of India, Sri Justice Bhushan Ramakrishna Gawai garu, Honorable Chief Justice of High Court, Government High Court Andhra Pradesh, Sri Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakur garu, Honorable Judges of High Court of Andhra Pradesh, Advocate General Dammalapati Srinivas garu, President of Andhra Pradesh High Court Advocates Association and Senior Advocate Chidambaram garu, General Secretary of Andhra Pradesh High Court Advocates Association Subodh garu, other distinguished advocates and also other invitees, friends. It is a great privilege to be at an event being hosted by the Andrapradesh High Court Advocates Association and graced by none other than the Chief Justice of India. We are in Amaravathi. I am very happy to notice he came from Amaravathi. Both are synonymous for historical legacies. All people in India believe Amaravathi is the angel's capital. So, always His Excellency, Honorable CJ, during his career have seen very simple, humble, down to earth, while discharging his duties is always upright. Even we have delayed our meeting for 2 minutes. Reason is he wanted to maintain equality. People will say equality, he is practicing equality. That is how we can understand his philosophy. I really appreciate him. I have seen so many judges, honorable judges, and also CJs in respective times. But I have seen new human being in Gawaiji. That is where I am admiring him. That is how he is conducting. If you see his track record, from the beginning, with a impeachable record, he left a great legacy as 52nd CJ of India. People will remember all his judgments. I am poor in judgments because I am only a politician. I know what to do people. Then by taking advice from judiciary, how to do according to law. We all have witnessed his distinguished professional journey as a lawyer, as a judge of the High Court and Supreme Court judge, and as the Chief Justice of highest court. I look forward to an enlightened keynote address. Always I am saying I am a student. I wanted to hear people, learn from them what all possible for execution I want to execute. At this time, all of us has to remember Ambedkar ji. Ambedkar has given excellent constitution for all of us. All times tested constitution. I am here as a chief minister. Our Gawaiji is here as CJ. Our CJ from High Court, we are all because of him. That is the strength of our constitution. Even beauty of our constitution, Narendra Modi ji has claimed very proudly, I was a chai wala. Chai wala has become Prime Minister of India, and also not only Prime Minister of India, great Prime Minister of India ever we have seen. He will create a record. That is the beauty of this constitution, to uplift people. We have seen so far, originally 17 crore voters, now around 97 crore voters in 24. So many elections, so many democracies we are seeing. One of the best democracy in the world, India, no doubt about it. And also, countries are progressing in communist countries because there is no election. Countries are progressing in rulers, kingdoms, even Gulf countries. But being a democratic country, we are progressing very well. For all these things, if you can go back again, with all my wisdom, I have seen so many things in this country. I born 1950. After adopting the constitution, after 3 months, all judiciary, all advocates, some advocates may be there, senior to me, but majority born after adoption of constitution. I was CM 1978. Then 80, I became minister. 95, I became chief minister. I have seen so many public policies in this country. Only one public policy, if you can see, so many judgments also all advocates have seen. Pre-economic reforms, post-economic reforms. Total scenario has been changed. Around 1995, I used to visit so many countries for marketing our economy or investments. Everybody used to see India very poor light. As a matter of fact, they used to say Hindu growth rate, equaling by saying 2%. At that time, China used to grow double-digit growth. One is, after economic reforms, thinking process has been changed. People are viewing in different way. Mid-90s, IT revolution. India has taken first mover advantage that has been changed totally. Now we are having demographic dividend as a windfall. Even recently, Taiwan, I had a delegation with them. Being a high-tech country, all innovations are going on. 23 million population. They need people from India. Only in future, India can supply human resources for the global community. They may be very strong in technology and also hardware and software, but nobody can replace human beings. That is the biggest challenge world is facing, but India is going to have that advantage. I wanted to place before all of you, we have seen Narendra Modi's regime today. 2011 or 2014, 11th largest economy. Today we are 4th largest economy. By 1 year we are going to become 3rd largest economy. By 2038 we are going to become 2nd largest economy. 2047, 100 years of independence. Now we are celebrating 75 years of constitutional adoption. I am confident India will be #1 country in the world. That is the power of India and Indians. And also here, if you all of us can see, Indians as on today all over the world, highest per capita income earners. By 2047, Indians will be globally most influential community. It is going to happen. In this context, 4 pillars of democracy. I want to share this type of intellectual forum. Always if you see legislature, executive, judiciary, media, always legislatures, once in 5 years you have to face elections. People give mandate, then only will come to assembly. Executive is a permanent body. They are having tenure. Judiciary, compared to other fields, more stability. And also whenever there is something going wrong, you are correcting and putting democracy in right spirit. That is how things are happening. Now media has come. I have seen media. Once only All India Radio. That is only the news breaking agency. Afterwards, I have seen newspapers. Only one paper. At one time, Hindu paper used to come. That is only the paper, trusted paper. After that, electronic media has come. Now social media has come. Social media, every person is an editor. Every person is a writer. They can write anything. They can express their views. They can do character assassination also. No exemption for anybody, for me, for judiciary, for everybody. That is how we are facing today. This is the right forum. I wanted to interact all of you. We wanted to maintain vibrant democracy. And at the same time, nation first. We are all here. Nation is great. We will be proud of it. If nation is not great, all of us will be looked down. This is where I am asking all of you to contribute further. If you see one thing, Ambedkar has given, one person, one vote. Even some constituents didn't give equality for everybody. Even women, some great countries didn't give equal rights. Only the country, poor, rich, no gender bias, or even billionaire, even poorest of the poor are having one vote. That is the biggest advantage for Indian democracy. And here, he gave political equality or equity. Now it is our responsibility to bring social equality and economic equality. That type of society, that type of nation we have to build. For that, always I consider public policies a deadly combination. Around 1995, I created one public policy promoting information technology. Within 25 years, Hyderabad, because of knowledge economy, highest per capita income, and also today all Telugu community and Indians all over the world, highest per capita income earners. That is only one public policy. Now we have to see further. Rich and poor are dividing. Sharp division. Consciously, all of us has to create how to bridge the gap between rich and poor. Everybody will have better living standards. I have seen so many things. Now I am dedicating myself. I am working with all your blessings. Wealthy, healthy, happy society that will be long sustainable. Compared to any other country in the world, Indian family system and values are the best in the world. That is giving so much of strength for all of us. We have to prove. That is where our Honorable Prime Minister is saying always, Vasudhaiva Kutumbam. Total globe is one family. We are seeing global good and also everybody's welfare, everybody's happiness, and at the same time, we should not interfere any sovereign powers. Anybody will interfere in our sovereign powers. That is what he thought, Sindoor. It will repeat, anybody will violate. I am very happy in this intellectual forum to share some of my thoughts. I need your feedback, continuous effort. We are all building great nation. We are all partners. People like Honorable Justice Gawai has to guide this nation continuously for upliftment of this great nation. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you, Ananda.
Now I request Honorable Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakurji, Chief Justice of High Court of Andhra Pradesh, to address on this occasion.
Just come with me. Face. Keep it slightly.
The Honorable Chief Justice of India, Shri Bhushan Ramakrishnan Gavai, Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu, Learned Advocate General Shri Damalpati Srinivas, President Andhra Pradesh High Court Advocates Association Shri K. Chidambaram, esteemed brother and sister judges, judges from the District Judiciary, distinguished members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. Today we gather here to celebrate the 75th year of India's adoption of the Constitution. There is a deep sense of pride and achievement for the many milestones that we have attained over the decades. Consider the context in which we began our journey towards independence under the colonial rule. It was not easy. For the British, India was a huge landmass with an equally huge and complex population. What was missing was a sense of accountability to the Indian people as the source of authority vested in Britain and not in the Indian people. On the other hand, the mass of the Indian people who were the non-elite, the concept of constitution, democracy, or rights was alien. In many ways, their suffering, exploitation, and oppression made them realize the value of freedom and human existence. Indeed, it was a paradox that over time, even as the British themselves became democrats at home, they continued to deny to the Indian people their basic rights and freedoms. Therefore, the making of the Constitution by the Indian people for the Indians is not just a facet to be stated textually, but is an experience, a reflection of a deep emotion, philosophy, and a sense of belonging. On December 13, 1946, the objective resolution presented in the Constituent Assembly of India spelt out the vision of a new India. It declared that territorial unity and integrity of India should be preserved. As a sovereign independent republic, India would derive power from the people with social, economic, and political justice, equality, and freedom guaranteed to all Indians. It also declared protection and safeguards for minorities, backward, disadvantaged, and the poor. This spirit of the Constitution was later embodied in the preamble of the Indian Constitution, which was adopted on November 26, 1949. Throughout the deliberations in the Constituent Assembly, three concerns dominated the debates: national unity and integrity, democratic institutions, and social revolution in an interwoven way, as none of it was possible to achieve in the absence of the other. Parliamentary democracy with adult franchise was the obvious choice, given our familiarity with the British working in India. Clearly, from integration of princely states to centralized federation, which we call the Union of India, to fundamental rights, directive principles, and constitutional schedules, there is no better example of indigenization of democracy than that of India. While fundamental rights were borrowed from the American Constitution, India went beyond the formal equality provision to add substantive equality element by providing for reservations for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Again, it is significant to mention that the Indian Constitution, which had the rare distinction of being one of the most comprehensive constitutions of the world, with 395 articles, 22 parts, and 8 schedules, when it was framed, began to seem inadequate in the face of continuing changes in the society, over time calling for additions and alterations in the existing scheme of things. Arguably, citizens' perceptions about events, situations, needs, and aspirations change over time, which has evidently resulted in 106 amendments to the Constitution of India till date. We can recall how institutional dynamics post-independence put the Constitution of India to test, as in the First Amendment to the Constitution in 1951. Subsequent decades brought into focus landmark cases, each of which, while raising critical questions of law on fundamental rights, basic structure, and parliamentary propriety, also shaped the norms and procedures of democratic institutions in India. Cases like Shankari Prasad, Sajjan Singh, Golak Nath, Keshwananda Bharti, S.R. Bomai form crucial chapters in the constitutional history of India. Apart from this, a host of other enactments till date, like the Women's Reservation Act, the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act, Criminal Law Amendment Act of 2013, the Lokayukta Act, the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Act 2019 illustrate the adaptability of Indian legal system to change. India has also moved forward in the domain of rights. A wider interpretation of Article 21 by the judiciary has brought some socio-economic rights from the directive principles within the scope of fundamental rights. Finding the right balance between the aspirations of a society and the sanctity of the Constitution has been a key element in India's continuity as an unfailing democracy. A combination of political and democratic institutions, including independent judiciary, free press, free media, a federal structure, and competitive multi-party system, among others, has all the way helped India to constantly invent and negotiate the contours of the Constitution to provide equality of opportunity, participation and inclusion for all sections of the society, keeping in view the specific regional, cultural, and economic realities of the time. Let us not forget that the mere existence of the Constitution does not guarantee a liberal state and can vary in form, content, and implementation. India has the unique distinction of adopting a Constitution which has not only given us a sense of dignity, identity, and self-worth, but also an exceptional design for governance that has been a source of our strength, stability, and endurance as a democratic nation. Therefore, the sense of purpose, commitment, and faith invested by the founding fathers of the Indian Constitution must serve as a constant reminder for every Indian not only to respect the Constitution but also protect it in every way. Thank you.
Now, we are all eagerly waiting to hear His Lordship's, the Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Bhushan Ramakrishna Gawai on the topic of India and the living Indian Constitution at 75 years. Now I request the Honorable the Chief Justice of India to address the occasion.
Honorable Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu, the Honorable Chief Minister of State of Andrapradesh, Honorable Sri Justice Dheeraj Singh Thakur, the Chief Justice of the Andhra Pradesh High Court, and all the Honorable Judges of the Andhra High Court present here, Sri Amaravathi Srinivasan Garu, the Learned Advocate General for State of Andhra Pradesh, the Learned Additional Solicitor General for Union of India, Shri K. Chidambaram, the President of the Andhra Pradesh High Court Bar Association, all the other office bearers of the association, the senior government officials, the collector, the SP, the learned district judge, of the district and all the members from the district judiciary, the senior advocates, members of the bar, and friends. It's a matter of great pleasure for me to be here to speak with you on the successful journey of the Indian Constitution for last 75 years. It's a matter of great coincidence that after I took oath as the 52nd Chief Justice of India, the first function that I attended was at my native place, Amaravathi, and it was graced by my esteemed senior colleague and one of the greatest sons of the Andrapradesh, Chief Justice Ramna, who, without being invited, was kind enough to come all the way to Amaravathi to bless me. And now, before I end my journey as the Chief Justice of India, in a couple of days, the last function that I am attending is again at Amaravathi. So the journey which begins at Amaravathi will be ending at Amaravathi. Both the Amaravathis have a great historical significance. Our Amaravathi in Maharashtra is known as Indrapuri, the land of Indra, and similarly I think the Indrapuri here is also, Amaravathi here is also known as the land of Indra. I'm really grateful to the Honorable Chief Minister, the Honorable Chief Justice of the High Court, and the members of the association, the President of the association, for inviting me and giving me an opportunity to speak with you on the 75-year journey of the Indian Constitution. The subject that I've been given to speak is India and the living Constitution at 75 years. As all of us know that, as the Honorable Chief Justice referred to, after the Constituent Assembly was constituted, the